This big fat nothing represents the establishment politicians. I've brought you to this spot because this gaping wound in the centre of our community is a testimony to the failures of the establishment politicians, both on a local level and, I believe, on a national level. Because what we were promised in this spot was a theatre, a cinema, a gallery. It was designed, we were told that it was going to be the cultural hub of the community. Now, we were told that private finance could deliver this during the Blair years, during the time that Gordon Brown has been the Prime Minister. Private finance was meant to deliver for local people. But what we've had is a scandal of magnificent proportions. I used to work over in that building over there, the Central Library. I'm a library steward. I'm also convener of libraries in Waltham Forest, joint convener. I'm also campaigns officer in Waltham Forest, and we've led some quite successful campaigns in my role as campaigns officer. And for our sins, the two conveners were moved out of that building to other libraries. It was under the auspices of restructuring, but most of the members believed it was an attempt to silence trade unionism, arguing against private money. The company, the preferred company, Henry Boot, was basically booted off the project, leaving behind a terrible stench. Unison has been campaigning for a public inquiry into where the money's gone. This cinema is an example of the failure of the politicians, because they promised us a new cinema and they allowed this to be bought by the United Kingdom of God, which is a South American church, which is the same church that is implicated in the Victoria Climby case. This was a community hall. They sold this off to a private nursery. I'm a candidate for the Trade Union and Socialist Coalition in Walthamstow. We were constantly making representations to management not to fall in line with these big PFI projects, with these privately financed projects. And I believe that we have been proved right. This is a gaping wound in our community, is a testimony to all the failures of the politicians in not listening to the trade unionists and to the socialists, who are the only people to emerge out of the last 10 years with credibility politically. We were proved right. These private companies have failed us.